We are gathered here today at the beautiful 30 North 3rd Street here for the grand opening of Xerox's offices here in downtown Harrisburg. I think when you think of Xerox, you might think of a global company that's leading the way in printing and business innovation throughout the world. But when I think of Xerox, I think of a company that came to my offices and said, we want to be a part of Harrisburg's revitalization. We want to relocate our offices into the downtown, and we want to help get the city of Harrisburg back on track. And that's what they've done. Xerox has not only brought 40 new employees right here to 30 North 3rd Street in downtown Harrisburg, but they have also said they want to help this city and they are committed to the city's revitalization. So when we had a health and wellness program, an exercise program that needed a little bit of a boost, Zumba for the residents of Harrisburg, Xerox stepped up and it sponsored that. And when the school district said they needed some help with some of their interesting and important after-school programs, Xerox stood up and did that. And I can't stress enough that it is that sort of civic corporate stewardship that we really appreciate in Xerox, and I hope it is a model for other businesses to do the same. And I can report this is not the first and will not be the last of businesses that continue to move from the suburbs into Center City Harrisburg because of all the amenities that we have to offer. We've talked about the restaurants that are within walking distance, just the general hustle and bustle and flow of a wonderful urban and excited lifestyle. That's what we have here in Harrisburg, and that's what we thank Xerox for doing. So continue to lead the world, but also we appreciate what you're doing step by step here in the city of Harrisburg. And before we cut the ribbon, would you care to make a few remarks on why Harrisburg and what Xerox has to offer now that it's here, especially to the Commonwealth? We are within a stone's throw of the Capitol.
Good. Well, thank you, Mayor. This is really special for us. We have a saying at Xerox, think globally and act locally, and I think this is a real good example of we're bringing all the things that we do here to the city. We've got great employees. I've had a chance to visit a number of your restaurants. Of course, we're right next door to the Capitol. How convenient is that in terms of wanting to do business with some of our largest clients? And we're really proud that we could be a part of this and would be offer our encouragement to any other businesses that are giving any kind of consideration to doing a similar thing, because we really think this is a great thing for both of us. So without further ado, if we want to cut the ribbon, I'd be happy to start the ceremonies.
Let's do it. All right. I think we're going to need a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we're open! 30 North 3rd Street. Congratulations, sir.
You.
Congratulations. 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 It's very exciting. How did you come upon this particular building and these particular offices?
So what we do is we have a pretty comprehensive real estate strategy that we look for a certain quality of the building and a proximity, and this met all of our criteria. And as you'll see, I mean, the building is a place where our customers can feel very comfortable coming to see a lot of our products, and our salespeople and our service organization, we like it to be convenient for all of the activities that they need to do with their clients. So all of that becomes a big factor for us.
Oh, and I'm sure the view didn't hurt, right? Yes.
And of course the view. Yeah. This is our demo room. So this would be where our customers would come in, and or we would give a presentation of a lot of the different products that we sell. So in this case, we have everything from our small desktop printers that you would use in offices to our large $1 million printers that we would sell to a lot of our commercial clients that would be interested in selling print for pay or producing high quality stuff. But this is, would be the first impression that we'd want our clients to have. And you're right, of course, we have a view across the street. We have all of the things that we need to impress our customers, and of course that becomes a factor when we chose the building.
Yeah, even a view of the river. You've got the Capitol complex to the right and City Island to the left.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Now, it looks like you have a printer literally for any size office, right?
We do, starting with home or a small business office, and it's more than a printer. It ends up being a scanner, a fax, a multifunction, more of a mid-size office where you have a lot of work being completed. Of course, they do color, they do black and white, they file, they can store, they are really on-ramps into the whole digital network. So it's really more, I know people traditionally would think of Xerox as just the old copier, but now it really truly is a more office device that is used to manage all of the productivity in the office. This would be our printer that really for a lot of the marketing materials, so for example, a university that wants to send out a student enrollment, with a brochure to really impress them. So a lot of the marketing materials would be completed on that. A lot of the high volume production that you need to do. You would find this in a lot of our graphic arts locations or any of the high volume locations that you'd want to run. And it does, of course, multiple variations of print. It doesn't just do sort of your standard 8.5 by 11, but it can do large sheets for poster size, for really any type of capabilities that you'd need.
So does it do binding as well?
It does binding. It does. It sorts them. It really runs everything that you need to do. So.
That's incredible.
Good. A little boardroom that can be used for a couple things. Can either be used to when you have smaller clients, or we can actually hook up this facility. So if we wanted to do some video conferencing, through any of the technologies, Skype or any of our WebEx presentations, but it's really nice, of course, you got the window in the background.
Yeah, oh, gorgeous.
This
so
to
nice.
me is again a nice area. We have some workstations, but and over here, of course, we have the view.
The view.
The view. And this is really, I mean, you literally are a baseball throw to where a lot of the business activity that we participate in as it relates to the state government. And of course, then you've got the scenic view behind it. But it's spectacular, and it really does. As I said, we look for a certain quality of building and some different features, and this obviously is a very strong feature when you either have people, executives, or people.
Sure.
Who want to,
it's just it's stunning.
Yeah.
And great, and I'm beginning to get a sense of the full space here. Yes.
A little place for people to either have their lunch or their meals, other executive offices. And this would be what I love, because this is where all the sales activity happens.
All right.
So,
excellent.
And actually, during office hours, I love that it's empty, because it means all of our salespeople are out visiting their customers within walking distance of where they need to go to. So. And of course, this is the most important place right here, because everything gets channeled through Jennifer, who manages this operation like a little.
Not really true.
I'm sure it is true, actually. Yeah. So, Jennifer, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do on a daily basis?
I'm actually an admin assistant, and I support sales and anything that goes on in this building. I'm here for deliveries and so on.
Yeah.
And
so how do you like the new building? How have you found it?
You know what? I love being here. I didn't think I would, because it's a huge change.
Yeah.
But I love it because I can walk to lunch. I love the crepe place across the street, the coffee place down the street. My bank is right down the road.
So you're right in the middle of everything.
Yes,
right
it's really nice.
Everything's really
Have you been up to Soul Burrito yet? That just opened. We just did their ribbon cutting.
Absolutely. No, that's on our agenda to get to. No,
Just a block away.
Yes. Yep.
That's great. Well, we welcome you to Harrisburg, and we're thrilled that you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. We're glad to be here.
So then, really, if we just completely made a
Sure.
loop, it feels like there's a lot more space than there really is. But you can utilize it, or we've utilized it, I think, quite effectively. And as I said, this would sort of be where our salespeople would come, manage all of their business on a day-to-day basis. They love it. They're easy to park, and a lot of times what they'll do is they will just end up walking to a lot of the clients, because we're right in the middle of the downtown.
But you're also the center of the whole region for sales, right?
We are. So we have, I think, 40 jobs that we've created in Harrisburg. I think the number is 80 within the vicinity, and there's over 1,500 jobs at Xerox employees in the state of Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
that's great. Well, thank you very much for the tour.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Thank you.